Welcome back. Another edition of J.R. Off Air, episode 2. I'm very excited to have this guy. I was talking about him at the end of the first episode. He works down the hall from me. He's on a very successful morning show, the Billy Madison Show, that is syndicated. He's right here. I'm probably making him uncomfortable talking about him so much.
So uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable we're doing video. I thought we were just doing audio. He busts out the camera, and I'm like, oh, my God. That sucks, especially sitting next to you. Dreamboat. I swear. Mr. Disney.
Oh, man.
Thanks for having me.
Get it right, man.
It's Nickelodeon.
All right.
We were talking about that. Do you still get residuals?
I do. First of all, this is Derek Allgood, everybody.
Hey,
when you hang out with him, it's all
I'm
good.
just getting straight into it. I'm going to interview you. No, but seriously, we were talking about that today, though. Like, do you still get money from the stuff you did on Nickelodeon?
I do.
Does it come in a check and it says Nickelodeon on it?
I'll show you one downstairs.
That's badass.
So it just says, it'll say, it comes from the Screen Actors Guild.
Okay.
Oh, no, it comes from the production company.
Oh, wow.
And then you get, then it will tell you, it could be 90 cents.
Okay.
It could be $1. I've had one up to $300.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's kind of cool when it comes in the mail, but that's more when they sell it. Like, let's say we're going to put it out on DVD. So,
okay.
Anybody who doesn't know, I was on a Nickelodeon show for one episode.
One?
Yeah, and Ariana Grande.
You did a season.
No, man.
You did it with Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande hadn't even started singing yet. She would walk around the studio and just sing out loud, like in the production, like, you know, where they set up all the stuff.
Yeah.
And she was amazing. And I'm like, so are you going to go into like singing?
You talked to her?
Yeah. I had scenes with her.
Oh my God.
And she was like,
did you kiss her or no?
No, dude.
I didn't know if
she was a kid. This is
you were a kid too,
yeah,
right?
but she was an underage kid. That was
so were you, right?
No.
You were an adult working on Nickelodeon?
Bro, I'm 33 right now.
You're 33?
Yes. Oh, you should talk to me more.
You were 26.
I work 50 feet from you.
I know. But you're just, I don't know. You're intimidating to talk to.
No, dude, come on.
You are, because you're so handsome. You're unapproachable. It really is.
Dude, this is turning into the casting couch.
No, it's not. It's just like, I'm just telling you how the vibe you give off to the common man, like myself, you know? Well, you're a great guy. I always tell that about JR. I'm like, man, like just because he looks douchey, he's not. Like he has the California look, but it's like when you meet him and when you talk to him, you're like, that guy's actually funny. Like I would hang out with that guy. He's a relatable, down to earth dude. But I'm just saying, your presence is not relatable. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like 6'3". What are you like?
This is great, man.
220 muscle. Like he just walks down the hall. It's like, God, man, I hated when they hired the Dreamboat. I really did.
Oh, come on.
Because I work for a good looking host, right? And I'm in radio, so like I'm ugly, and I own it. I own it.
This guy cleans up.
I got into radio for that reason. I could be behind a mic, and then all you good looking like stud muffins come in and start taking all the jobs, and it's because we got to do stuff like social media where it's like, you know, they got to have something nice to look at. So
you crazy, man.
I really thought, I was like, man, this guy's going to be a bad seed. He is. I can just tell, look at him. But first time we talked, I was like, man, I love that guy. I was like, that guy's awesome. So it's like, I'm judgmental, and you were the coolest guy. Yeah.
Well, let me give you my side of the story. I'm starting to work at. First of all, we both work in San Antonio for Cox Media Group. He's on Rock Station, the Billy Madison Show. I host a show on the country station, JR and Beth in the morning.
A great morning show.
Well,
by the way.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
No, you guys.
We're always chasing you.
You guys do listen. You guys are doing your thing. Absolutely. You guys work hard though.
We try.
That's why you guys are having success.
We try.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I'm getting to know Beth because Beth and I had only met in person when I came and interviewed for the job.
She's a tricky character. She really is.
So I'm trying to get to know her. I'm trying to get to know Chris, our producer. I'm trying to do the vibe of how they do things. Trying to implement
How is Chris the producer?
He's good.
He's good.
He's got a baby now, and
I know. I always like him. We always have nice conversations with him, but then I leave the conversation. I'm like, that guy hates me.
No.
He's cool.
He gets it very task oriented when it comes like, hey, I need you to do this, and then he gets hyper focused.
He looks like that guy at the office that hates everybody.
No, he doesn't hate anybody.
I think
he's nicer
everybody.
than I am. That's for sure.
He's a nice guy to pee with, though. Like he's respectful of the urinal. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
Things. Yeah.
So I start. They go, Jenny, and they start naming all the morning shows that are in the thing, and they go, oh, and then the Billy Madison Show. I walk by, I go, why is there like a curtain?
Yeah,
and like
we had to put it up. Yeah.
I'm like, these dudes, like I get the vibe for you guys. Like these guys are the big dogs here in San Antonio.
Does the curtain look like we don't want to talk to anybody?
Well, you guys aren't super talkative in the halls because let me just tell you what their format is. They talk for 4 hours. They really do. Right. They get a commercial break every hour, but that's it. Yeah. But we have a music intensive show where we have music to fill time. So these guys barely get a chance to go to the bathroom in the morning. So But my point is, I never saw you guys after the show. You guys would be doing stuff. Never saw you in the studio. Curtains there.
Yeah.
And people would go, yeah, man.
We
like,
seem standoffish.
well, people were like, a lot of people don't talk to him because like they like that whole show. It's like just their thing and they're real private. And I said in my head, no, that's not happening.
No.
I go, because I ain't working down the hall for anybody that everybody's intimidated of. And I'm not trying to be a tough guy. I just confront it.
I loved it. You came in that day. And
Yeah,
I was
rolled
like,
right in.
Yeah, I was like, man, this dude's he's got a ball. He's a honcho. And I loved it. That was what won me over with you. And you were funny. So I was like, okay, all right, this guy's cool. But yeah, it can be intense in those things. Because a lot of times, because we're on different shows, it almost seems like we're competitors, but we're not, though. We're on the same team. Like, we work in the same cluster. We're going after the same thing. So we're a team. So it's like, you want down the hall to have success. Yeah. And so we are competitors, so there is that standoffish vibe, but it's like it's not like that at all, especially where we work at, though.
Yeah, I didn't even get it as a competitive thing. I got it more as like, hey, dude, we're too cool. We are the top dogs. Like we come in and we leave, and you guys don't talk to us.
Right?
And that was kind of the vibe I got.
That kind of is the vibe. Yeah, we give off.
So I just rolled in and I said, "What up, guys? I'm the new guy down the hall."
Yep.
But you made a nice comment. You said you're the one of the only guys that has worked down there that we liked.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. Well, you're one of the only guys down there that we've talked to be fair. So it's like, but yeah, it's, I don't know, man. It can be weird coming into a new place, but now you've been here for like, what, 4 years now or something?
3, going into 3.
3 years, and it has flown by.
It's been fun, man. And just especially with you guys in the mornings, being able to see you and the other morning shows in there. It's just, that makes it fun, good atmosphere, joking in the hallway or whatever. And it makes it kind of worth it to get up so dang early in the morning,
I hate the video, though.
Wow, you don't hate this video?
Man,
you look great, dude. The only way. Wearing a Nebraska hat is embarrassing, though.
Yeah, I know, but I got my head shaved right now because I grew out my hair and then I cut it off for some reason. I had like some weird moment, where I was like, I got to cut my hair off. I'm 30 now. And now I regret it. And so like I just shave my head every so often, but it looks even worse. And it's like, oh man, so I got to wear the hat at all times. I wear this hat when I go to bed. I'm not even kidding. Man. It's my favorite hat. And it is Nebraska because that's where I'm from. And yes.
He's making fun of me for being from California.
I just said you were a California boy, but I guess unfortunately, if you think Nebraska, you probably think like me, big corn-fed boy. So it's like, yeah, no, we're both in Texas, even though I don't do anything that's like you've at least, I don't know, gotten into the Texas vibe. Like you got that lifted, you put that lift on your truck.
Yeah, that's the whole Texas vibe.
I
just like, what I like about the Texas vibe, and I said this on the air, is like I just like the fact that they are so proud of where they're from. Yeah. I've never seen that anywhere else in the world. Maybe New York City.
That's it.
From New York, or that kind of
California. Usually people are proud to be from there.
Boston.
Nobody says like I'm proud to be from Nebraska.
Yeah,
and I was born in
Nebraska. Unless you're a
Nebraska.
Senator or something like that.
No, not even.
Because they have to say that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, right. Political. But even worse, though, I was born in Nebraska. I grew up in Oklahoma. So nobody says that, you know what I mean? They're not coming out there like, Oklahoma.
Well, you had a rival, too.
Mm-hmm. So. And then now we're down in Texas, which is a beautiful thing. But it's, I don't know. I don't fit in anywhere, though.
No, I don't know about that. Hey, well, let me ask you a question.
I drive a Honda, and I'm in truck country.
No, dude. Hey, you got to
Unless Rams listen to this, then I drive a Ram. What's that Ram you have? That Ram...
Ram Lone Star Edition.
Ram Lone Star Edition. It's a great truck.
Let me ask you this, dude. You have, and I hope you don't mind me bringing it up, but you're like an incredible daughter, and I always say that because she's had to come in when she was off school or if she was sick or whatever, and you're being a DJ and being a dad, which is really cool.
She goes into that office. That's where her summer vacation is. Yeah,
dude. I talked to her a couple times, and I was literally talking to smarter people with her than people on your show.
Yeah,
did you get that right?
Absolutely. She's very smart, and it's all just that's how kids are, though. Kids are so smart nowadays because of technology. Like I want to think that my kid is like different, and
because she is, she's also very polite.
Different. Yeah, she is very polite. Yeah, she gets that not from me at all.
I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The question is, where does she get that?
I have no idea because her mom's not polite either. So. I don't know. I guess it's like it must be like an angel or something, and somebody watching over or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not religious, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's YouTube. She was real into My Little Pony, and they're real about being nice to each other. So she likes to watch nice things on YouTube where like, people like build each other up. But like sometimes there's funny kids that like watching like face smashing videos, like where people fall and like break bones and stuff.
Backyard
like,
wrestling.
Oh my God, they love that, where somebody like runs into a street sign and they just think that's the best video ever. And those kids definitely seem more fun. Mine is very, she's like, you know, she's in 5th grade now, so she's argumentative about everything. She's caught on to the fact that when she asks me for help with her homework, that I Google stuff now. And so she's like, well, Dad, can I just Google it?
Yeah.
Because she'll ask me, right? And I don't know. And I'm like, hold on, let me think about it. I got to try to remember back to when I was in school. And I'll just go into the room and I'll Google it. And I'll be like, oh my God, how do you do, you know, geometry or whatever the hell? Like, it's ridiculous what kids got to learn now in 5th grade.
Well, they're learning like Spanish in kindergarten now and stuff like that.
I feel like I didn't learn my times tables until like 5th grade, and she's doing like algebra already. Yeah, she's not even middle school.
I wasn't school smart at all.
No, God. I mean, I went to alternative school. I got so lucky that I got into radio. It's like
saved your life.
Oh my God. I would have had can I tell you, I would have had the worst life of all time if I didn't luck into this job right here. And for our show, not only luck into this job, but then to work for a guy who I work for, Billy Madison. He's the host of my show. Who just, man, he saved my life because he had a successful show and he let me tag along. And so I've gotten accolades because of it. I've got, you know, I have a career now because of that, because man, I don't know what, because I wasn't going to school because, so when I graduated high school, I tried to go into community college, right? And I couldn't get my mom to fill out the thing where like it shows what your parents' taxes are. Because I guess my mom hadn't done her taxes in like so many years, right? Wow. And so she just wouldn't meet me up there. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm just not going to school then, Mom. And she was like, all right, but I know this guy who he's looking for a stunt guy on the radio. And I was like, oh, cool. All right, I'll go check it out. And so I went and checked it out. And I'm like, it just cracks me up though how she was like, well, she couldn't help me get into school, but she's like, I'll help you be a stunt dude on the radio. So I'm up there, you know, I'm up there like jumping off the building into dumpsters and stuff like that. But I was having the time of my life. And then, you know, it just kept going. Now you
stuck with it, man. Because sometimes when you've been a stuntman for a while or a producer, you kind of get frustrated. Like, well, is this it?
You get stunk in that role.
Am I topped out? But yeah, man, that's why I wanted to have you on the show, because I just think you're a super interesting guy, because you have a story that, just like what you just said, doesn't necessarily add up to success. And now you're probably on one of the most successful morning shows in the country.
Well, I mean, definitely not that. That's over.
Well, I think you're.
We oversold it right there.
Well, I'm just saying, you're one of the most talented. Then I think.
Oh man, that's super nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
you guys are good, man.
This is like, people are gonna hate this podcast because all I've done is just kiss your ass, right, this whole time, and build you up, and now you're doing it back to me. People are gonna be like, man, these guys are lovers.
No, we just see each other at home, man.
I do love this man though, but yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's a lucky story. It's a very fortunate story. Especially just with all the things that happened, because, you know, when I first got into radio, it was just cool just to do a live show, like a live morning show that people paid attention to. And we started out in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was just like, I never thought about it being my career. I just thought about, I was having a fun time creating content. And it was right when, you know, MySpace and Facebook and all that stuff was taking off. So you were trying like the social media angle, and you were getting that feedback from that. And so that was also intoxicating. So I would just think about trying to have fun every day and make like an entertaining show. And then it just kind of developed into a career, because honestly, it's funny because we were in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then I was about to have a baby. I was 20. Yeah. I don't know. I just turned 21. I just had my baby. And Billy stopped me in the hallway one day, and he was like, hey, he had been like interviewing and kind of talking to this station in Dallas that worked for the same company we did. So it was kind of like a promotion. But he was going to go from Tulsa, which is like market 65, to Dallas, which is market 5, right? That's like a huge jump. Top 5 market, working for the Edge in Dallas. He stopped me in the hall one day. He told me, he's like, hey, I got that job. And my first thought was just like, holy crap, dude, that's insane. Like, you're going to go work in the top 5 market. My thought was never like, okay, am I going with you? Like, am I going to go work? I thought I was going to stay there in Tulsa. And I was like, well, you know, this ship is ending. Like, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this baby anyways. I got to get on with my life and figure out what job I'm going to have. And he called me that afternoon, Billy did, as I'm thinking about this, and he offered me a job to go with him. He's like, you know, I want to come hire you. I want to hire you on full time. And it was like, yeah. And so then we went down to Dallas, and I robbed Dallas because, like, dude, we did a show. We would play like 9 songs an hour. We never talked.
Raw talent.
We never talked. Yeah. And I just got these huge paychecks.